What's up, everyone? It's your boy Chris Miller, and in this week's podcast, we're gonna start with a happy birthday.
Hi.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lowell. You beat it, bro. Hold on a time. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Yes. All right. If you guys don't know who Lowell is, it's this adult right here.
Get out.
You adult.
Go to the A word at me.
Old part.
He's an adult, no longer a teen.
You adult.
Not like responsibilities. Get that. Bills.
So Lowell,
Taxes.
we're gonna introduce ourselves, but before we do, let's introduce you. Can you tell us briefly what has it been like being in YOUmedia for these last couple of years?
Okay, whoa, wait. So, hi guys, my name is Lowell. You don't know who I am. That's not a tear, by the way. My eyes just itchy. Stop. But yeah, joined YOUmedia back when I was 17, so really wasn't here like all that long. I'm not Jalen super OG, but like I'm pretty OG. No, I mean I got triple OGs in there. But yeah, joined back in 2017. Was kind of introduced through my friend Steven, who has also aged out, and my friend Jermaine. So coming back, I just knew as the place where like you could record, and since I was young, that's all I wanted to do was record music. So coming into YOUmedia was where I actually was able to record music, recorded my first song here, and that just kind of like built like me up from like that artist then to where like now I like do music like on a better scale and kind of like figured out where I want to go with music. And also not just only that, but like kind of delved into my other like passions and my loves like for art and like creativity, so where it's like now I do bigger things on like as far as like graphic design. I was in school for a time, for film, and I still am pursuing that, and photography, and just all that. And just being YOUmedia was great. I think that I don't know where exactly like I would have gone, as far as like with like everything if I have never came to YOUmedia, because I think like for you guys like to kind of like guide me in a way of like, oh yeah, like this is what you do, and like even for like you to kind of show me like I remember like Chris helped me mix my first song. Like you helped me mix my first song, and it wasn't the best. Like, you know what I mean? like it's still out there on YouTube. I'm not telling anybody the name, but yeah, like listen to it now. No, I mean I listened to it the other day, and I was like, wow, like this is where I started from. And then listening to like a song that I just released yesterday. Shout out to S Class. Go ahead and peek that on SoundCloud. It's just listening to it now. I'm like, man, like I came like a really like long way, and it started from YOUmedia. It started like just in that little booth over there in the corner, which is like an amazing thing. And then as far as like even with the film stuff, I mean, Vinny helped me film my first music video. Shout out to Vinny. Like I just remember like we went out like in the front and we just got the drone and we recorded my first like music video. I mean, so like YOUmedia definitely introduced me to like a lot of my first. I mean, like and just like I wouldn't be like the creative that I am today if it wasn't for YOUmedia. So
Sure.
like I thank you guys for just always like being there, and also for like not just for like the creative aspect, for like also like life, because you guys have taught me like a lot of things. You guys have like been there to like actually like talk to me like through certain things. So it's good to like actually like have a place where it's like, wow, like they help me with my passions, but at the same time like I can go to you guys and I can I can talk to you, what I mean, about anything. So it's like I don't know, just actually like being here. It's been great for like the last like 2-3 years. So yeah, thanks guys.
I think that's one of the. Let's give him a round of applause.
That was so sweet.
By the way, that's one of the things I'm gonna miss the most is those conversations with you, and also to see you grow. It was definitely a pleasure to see your artistic side just grow in graphic design and videography and music-wise too. So we're gonna go around and share one memory with Lowell. Even if you're new, all you probably remember is fashion. That's probably one thing that you do remember. But we're going to share a memory. Introduce your name first, starting with...
I got right there. What's up, cuz? What's your name, dog?
My name is Xavier. The first memory I had with Lowell was in Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
I promise to God I will never forget this.
These hands.
I was new, probably second day, and I was playing Brawlhalla, and I chose, because I was into scythes and all that, so I chose main character Jiro, and this boy came out of nowhere and said, "Who's using Jiro?" And I got scared, so I'm like, hold on, what's going on? He saw me, I'm like, all right, you about to catch these hands.
No,
Did it,
it's all love. And anybody knows, like, I just love Brawlhalla. I love feeding these kids. That's probably what I like. I love it. Chris catch the hands too. I give Chris his bi-weekly beatings in Brawlhalla. He's probably happy because I'm finna be leaving, so he don't catch those anymore.
I could verify that. Yes.
What is it? Is it the shirt in my pants? Like, is it tucking my shirt in? What is it? What is
Probably. Oh yeah. My name's Nate. Hi Nate.
hello.
So Lowell's probably giving me more aneurysms than I have brain cells in my head. From the amount of times that he's walking with just the weirdest and most annoying outfits.
You love it, though.
Conversation starters.
You love it though.
This kid walked in with a turtleneck tucked into sweatpants. With
With a
what
kimono.
shoe? Yeah.
With a kimono, and I
yeah.
think I was wearing some Reeboks, I think.
Yeah, he was wearing Reeboks with ankle socks. So you could see his ankles and
I got ankle socks on now. My ankles looking kind of nice. I don't know if they're looking
put those away.
pretty pale.
Yeah, I think my favorite memory was probably having random conversations about like the entirety of the rap game, and then it would somehow transition into a singular video game conversation. So
That's normal.
it'd be like a logic conversation, and then switch it to about like Bayonetta in about 3 hours.
It just be like
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty fun.
What to say?
What's your name though?
Oh, it's Rigo. And what to say about this man?
Hi.
The man, the myth, the used car salesman.
We use a car.
I don't know. You had a little stuff to my resume.
I'm just throwing random things out there,
I feel
but
that.
my favorite memory is that I can beat him in one game. And that is kind of obvious Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay, oh man, rubbing it. Whoa, this is
And-
How is
happy
this
times. I'm about to
obvious?
cry.
Well, it's been happy.
Not for me. Happy for you.
You got voice crack though.
Well, it's been happy overall because it's been fun games, and I'm gonna miss those fun games. He's gonna miss them, not really that much, but I'm gonna miss them.
My Pichu be hurting, dog. I'm like, nah, man. Pichu can be DDD. I believe.
But yeah, the games with him has been like extraordinarily fun. It's like a great atmosphere being even near him.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Am I sensing tears?
Nah, man. Real G's don't cry. I'll probably get y'all a thug tear. You know what I mean? I'll shed when I hold up.
Ducks cry.
Yeah, man.
So my name is Jaslyn, and I really don't have any favorite memories because me and him have never really made any kind of contact before.
That's all good. You can feel the aura. That's all that matters. I walk
What
up
are
in
you,
a room. You know
Lucario?
it's me.
What are you,
But the
Lucario?
It might
first
be.
time that I've walked in
Hurting.
here in 3 months, after not being here because of like practice and stuff like that, I seen him walk in and I'm like, yo, he looks like a pretty cool kid. Like he really
You're
does.
right. I'm a pretty cool
And-
kid. It's the hair. Look at the hair. Oh my gosh.
Turns out
Pretty
he's
cool
lame.
kid. Pretty
It's
cool
only
kid.
recent.
But yeah, he seemed pretty cool. Like he seemed like pretty chill, you know. And I would honestly would have liked to get to know you a lot better before this day, you know. But
Yeah. Oof. Well, turn back time, guys. Turn.
My name is Tiana, and same thing as Jasmine said. I don't really have a memory of him, but every time he walked in, I will always notice his hair, and I'll be like, man, that color is like everything.
Look at the hair, guys. Oh my God.
I get
Who has
thirsty.
blue dress like that?
They're kind of
Mountain Dew
green
Baja
now.
Blast.
They're kind of, you know what I mean? We
Yeah, like
feel
an
Change
emerald.
colors.
But I wish I knew him better, though.
Don't we all? I feel like cocky. I'm sorry.
I know.
My name is Justin, and my memory of Lowell, well, personally, I don't know him really.
Who does?
But
My mama.
when I do notice him in the YOUmedia, I do notice that he usually likes to go to the music booth, recording music, really.
Yeah, man.
And,
Big Muse, man.
well,
That's all. Can we get a word from Vinny?
Vinny's gonna step in to this podcast.
You mean Roland?
and, or roll in this camera.
Vinny, hold up. Don't make me cry, dog. I was so serious. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna make you cry. It's just
He's gonna make himself.
no, man. I just want to say that like your time here it's been cool to see you grow. You know, like from what you started. You know, when you would take pictures and video and music. And
do it
just
all.
to see you flourish to kind of like what you are now and what's still to come. I think that's the biggest thing that I can probably say for you is that like there are a lot of great things that are still yet to come, you know, for you and your career and your personal life and your relationships. So it is kind of like a sad moment, but it's also exciting to see you kind of like, you know, going on for new and, you know, and better things. So I guess I can speak on behalf of the staff that isn't here as well, like Yokani and Mike, Rachel, Shamir, Colin. You know, we really appreciate, you know, the work you've done in YOUmedia and how much you've advertised, how much you like spoke so good about it, and also like what you've contributed to this space. You know, you are leaving a legacy behind, you know, to these teens, and we're grateful for that. So
Hear that, Chance the Rapper? I miss the YOUmedia.
We're gonna miss you.
I thought you were
All
gonna
right.
make him unbeat.
So we're gonna go ahead
Wait, who's
and continue in this podcast with a couple of topics that may or may not be interesting. Starting off
May
with,
or may not.
you guys know what today's holiday is?
Lowell's birthday. What do you mean? Yeah, man.
It is Lowell's birthday, and it's also
Ramadan?
National
Oh, no.
Chocolate Chip Day. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yummy.
Bring us
Not
chocolate.
Check it out.
Yeah.
So right behind you guys,
Yummy.
it is
I thought you were gonna-
officially May 15th is National Chocolate Chip Day. And if you have a Nestle store around you, you could get a free cookie
We
today.
don't have that.
We don't.
We don't. You guys.
It's irrelevant.
We are in
They're
Florida,
just-
sir.
I'm
Do you
mad.
know where's the nearest Nestle?
In
farm,
Alabama.
No,
Is it not Jordan?
it's
We-
actually all the way in Broward. It's in Broward. So if you guys want to travel up there today,
No.
you get a free cookie.
I could just
I don't
make
know
some
about
at
Wait,
home.
wait.
No.
It's one cookie?
One free cookie.
nah,
So
that
we're going
ain't.
to travel
I'm not
all
gonna
the way
waste
to
the
Broward
gas.
for one
Okay.
cookie.
Maybe you might not do that, but how much if you guys go to Wendy's?
I do.
Hey, well, they celebrate this day too with half off Frosties.
If no, I think I gotta pay
Yup,
money.
I mean,
I'm going.
The Frosties
And the
were
Frosties
kinda
are already 50 cents.
cents.
So I gotta pay 25 cents? That's stupid.
I could go there.
Wendy's.
Like, for Frosties.
Fade. I'm angry.
Just saying.
Angry.
All right, next topic.
Wait, is it all Wendy's? Because I swear, if I go to this one right there and he's like, no, we don't do this.
All
I'll-
Wendy's.
I'll punch them.
Oh,
Very
If I
valid
gave you the
for
wrong
Frosties.
Nah, just tell them it's your
Fuck you.
birthday. Just tell them it's your birthday. You need to give
I'm
me
like, yo, it's
something.
my birthday. Give me this Frosty. For 25 cents. They'll look at me stupid because I'm trying to fight them for a Frosty that's 25 cents.
that would be really ratchet. All right, next topic. Do you guys know anything about facial technology and what it's used for?
Facial
Yeah, like
technology.
identity.
My Snapchat filters.
Facial technology. Okay, Snapchat, yes.
Yeah.
It's for
There's my-
like recognition
Yeah.
for like stuff.
Yeah, who uses
Security.
it?
Me.
Not me, not I,
my
not this
computer.
guy.
Probably you.
Look, I don't
Rich
even use.
people.
Look, I don't even use the thumbprint on my phone because I think that's scary. I'm too scared. Yeah, man, they gonna take all my information trying to make another Lowell. There's only one.
I use
Okay.
facial recognition on my computer,
Oh, well.
for
like computer lock.
Okay, your computer come to life. That's you. All right.
What about you guys? Anybody else?
Nah.
No.
Doesn't the game consoles have that for?
Game console.
Well, no, like a lot of like what people don't understand, right? For like say for all the Snapchat filters, those use face recognition. Even for like the new stuff like with VR, that does it as well. Like all this stuff. I'm scared, man.
So, do
I
you
can't do
guys
it.
think technology like facial recognition should be regulated?
Regulated?
Yeah, like there should be some rules.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There should be
Regulated,
rules.
then that defeats the purpose.
What rules would you give it though? For what?
Honestly, if you think about it, like nowadays, people are getting tapped in by the government. You know, you never know. They're getting tapped in from phones, computers, all these stuff, and we don't even know it. So honestly, we should have our like privacy, and we should have a right to speak for ourselves. If like, hey, don't look through this because you don't know what's going on the other side. You should be able to look at that because it's not your business.
Do you guys agree?
Agree.
Yes.
I both agree and semi-disagree.
All right. Why semi-disagree?
Semi-disagree.
That's 25%
Well,
of disagreeing.
yes, we all deserve our privacy. Like, we don't want no one just going into our computer without our knowing, or our phones either. But, say, like, they're doing this to prevent someone from doing a terrorist attack or something. Now, would you say that's should be allowed at least to be done?
See, that's a different story.
See the
They're
thing.
doing it to a lot of people
Now, I
instead of the only if like they feel they suspect a certain group of people, they only should do it to that group of people.
Now I understand that. I'm just saying, like, yes, they should give us our privacy, but they're also doing it, and also to at least find those who would at least do a
The
terrorist
thing.
attack or something.
The
that
thing
along
about
those
a lot
lines.
of these new ways to kind of like keep people secure is that a lot of them are done with the intention to not be malicious, or actually done with the intention of keeping people safe. However, you do these things obviously knowing the risk, like, oh wow, like if it's this easy that we can use this to protect somebody, there's gonna be somebody out there that's like, yo, let me go ahead and flip this on his head and try to make it like use it for like malicious means at the same time. So like that's why I don't have like a specific like do I agree or disagree, because I understand like, yo, like this is what it's used for. At the same time, there are people out there that are gonna go ahead and try to use it for whatever they want to, be it like financial or just to be like stupid, because people be like that. It'd be funny, not really, but yeah. So
Any other comments on that? So the reason why I brought it up is because San Francisco put some regulations on that bad boy. So what they basically said is like, hey, these departments in our state, they cannot use it. The police department, they're not allowed to just use it like that. Full article right here. And basically, Justin, to what you were saying, they're still allowing any federal facilities to be able to use it for that case, terrorism. But the police department, these other departments, they can't just use it at free will. They have to get permission from the board of supervisors. Do you guys agree with San Francisco stepping in that direction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you think about it, though, there are other people who don't care about rules and regulations and stuff like that, and will go to the certain extent to do what they feel is right, as in like hacking and stuff like that without permission, this and that, and they can still get in through your facial recognition and take all that information.
Yeah, that's true. Nate, you've been kind of quiet. Any thoughts?
Please don't eat it.
So, yeah, it's just I don't really see the purpose in that,
In what?
using facial recognition technology anyway.
Well,
how do I know it's you?
Don't know.
Why have we
Don't
used it
know.
in the past?
We haven't. It's fairly new.
I mean, it's been around for over about 10 years. So.
Fairly new, yeah.
Yeah, that is fairly new. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why we have fingerprints.
Yeah.
That's
So I
scary.
mean, it's used. Obviously, the biggest one is terrorist attacks, like protection. stuff. But I mean,
They've been folding with that
we were
lately.
talking about it earlier. Game consoles use it for like games or to unlock your computer. It's out there.
But
Use it.
but the thing with that is like, whatever like the government has like, like people like we eventually do always like get that stuff like how our phones can read our fingerprints. Government's been had that the way that they can do retina scans, facial recognition, voice recognition. The way that Siri can just tell, oh yeah, this is you because I know because you spoke to me. And like when you set up your iPhone, how many times does it tell you to say, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, because it's collecting your voice, it's collecting that information. All that stuff is just new to us. All is just new to consumers and just everyday consumers. But to like the government, you gotta understand like. All this stuff is always in use, you know what I mean? So like I think like oh she heard me. What's going on?
Hold on, I have a question. Would you rather take fingerprint scanning or facial recognition?
Fingerprint.
I have to choose like
You have to.
Like I don't want to
No
use any.
passcode, just
I don't
finger recognition or
well like
You even need a passcode though.
like because like I feel like with facial recognition, like what people don't understand, like all this stuff like it's flawed in a sense. Like you can always get around some of this stuff. So it's like I don't know. How about none? I'm just gonna go because Siri just heard me say "Hey Siri" like 5 times and she turned on. So I don't know what's going on. I'm scared now. They're after me. Shout out to that FBI agent Brad on the other side.
Agent Kyle.
True stuff. By the way, if you guys ever want to check out a movie about this and it being used in the wrong way, it's a movie called Snowden.
No.
Snowden.
I thought you were talking about what's the movie with Shia
Like a
LaBeouf?
legitimate movie.
Eagle Eye?
Snowden is a legitimate
Eagle Eye?
movie.
You know what it's called?
Based on a true story.
Transformers.
So, anyways, he dealt with that a lot. Big topic on that. But we're gonna go ahead and move to our next topic. You guys ready for this?
Is there food involved?
Selena Gomez. How many of you guys like Selena Gomez?
No hands are raised.
What? I don't like to be
listen to
whispered
her
to.
music, but-
Okay, let me be honest. I never listened to her music. I have not once listened to none of it.
Baby.
Nope.
Have you never went to
I love you
YouTube,
like a
baby?
love song.
Problem is,
baby.
I don't listen to the radio.
I love you like a love song, baby.
Wait, but before
and
her
I just
music,
keep on repeat,
her Disney Channel.
Well, she was good
Wizards
on
of
Disney Channel.
Waverly Place.
But
Okay, I will
Yeah,
say
that was
I loved
great.
her on that. I loved her on that.
She's one of his favorite characters.
I loved that series. I enjoyed it as
Yeah,
a kid.
Wizards of Waverly Place is a classic.
So, you probably know her either two, her artistry or her acting. Her acting was how I know her. But anyways, so do you know how much followers on Instagram this girl has?
Not really.
At least 3.
At least. What's the most?
Give a
At the
solid,
most, or at least, I don't know.
I'm gonna get a solid 25 out of it.
All right. Well, how about she's the top 3 most followed on Instagram?
I
She's
don't care.
actually third.
I don't care.
Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player.
Oh,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yep.
It's okay.
Who's the second?
Second is Adriana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Two
Oh, that's
whispers.
interesting.
She used to be number 1. So Selena, top 3 now. She made this statement. Let me go ahead and put it up.
What is it?
Time to break my neck.
What is it? Is it something stupid?
So, what did she say? She said, hey, social media has been terrible for you guys,
And that
the
camera
young
is terrible
people.
to her face. Look at those.
Maybe
oh
not
my
Lowell
God,
no more
she's
because
breaking
she's
out.
older.
She is breaking out.
But,
Oh my God, boo boo, no.
All I see is
Selena,
all I see
she
is
stated
Bill Murray.
this. I'm going to go ahead and read it. They're not aware of the news or anything going on, she said. It's selfish. I don't want to say selfish because it feels rude, but it's dangerous for sure. I think our world is going through a lot, obviously. But for my generation specifically, social media has been terrible.
For her
And
generation, how
she
old is
states
Selena?
why.
Let me.
She's your age,
She says...
She's not-
26
No, she's like-
year
or
old.
something?
obviously.
Yeah, she's 26. I'm very grateful I have the platform in any way I can still share things I'm passionate about. I don't do a lot of pointless pictures. I like to be intentional with it.
Really?
I see these young girls, I'll meet them, and they're just devastated dealing with bullying and not being able to have their own voice.
pictures. There's meaning behind it.
So,
Selena, there's no meaning behind this picture. Okay? There was none at all.
I want to act like
Well,
I know.
the meaning could be it's a bad hair day for her.
Mean bugging. Nah. This had meaning. This had meaning, guys.
That's when you first wake
This
up.
had meaning. Hey, Vinny,
after
this had
a
meaning.
hangover.
I'm letting you know right now. Okay.
guess.
What else?
Reflecting on Wizard.
as you guys look at those pictures, Lowell showing,
Oh.
what do you guys think about her statement? Is it true? What do you guys think? Thoughts?
It's been said before, but from actual legitimate people.
Wow, you're saying she's not
And people are
legitimate?
now paying attention because
Calling her a hypocrite.
she's famous.
No,
Essentially.
Because
but
I think
everyone who says
no.
that is
Like,
hypocrite.
here's how I feel about the whole like social media is bad like argument. Is a lot of like influencers kind of use it to sound like that hip kid. You know what I mean? It sounds cool. It's just like the same kids. They'd be like, oh, I don't like anything that's cool. I like everything that's not cool because it makes me cool. Like, no, this is what this argument it has like come down to. Cause
Reverse psychology.
Selena, come on, baby girl. Look here. You don't care. Like, let's be completely honest. All right. Like, I just think. Also, with the whole argument, like it's destroying, and they don't look at the real news. Social media is how a lot of kids get their news nowadays. You know what I mean? A lot of things that I find out are going on in the world, I get from social media, right? Because for one thing, nobody really watches television anymore. Let's keep it a buck. Nobody really does.
Is that true?
I
Anybody?
sometimes do.
I have.
Repeat, I'm sorry, spaced out. Repeat that.
But that's sometimes.
I rarely
you
ever
go
watch
home
TV.
after a long day of school. You're like, let's go watch what's on TV.
No.
Like,
no,
I
I'm
watch the
saying,
news every day
I
when I
watch
get back
the
from
news
home.
for the weather, but like to find out stuff that's going on, I'll either hear it on the radio or I'll look at it on social media.
I
Amber
barely
All
watch
I
TV,
go home and I watch
and even
the news
them
every day
when I
that
watch
get
TV.
home. I do.
I need you to go
It's-
outside. Okay.
I
Not
don't
the
go
news.
outside.
Sadly.
Really quick, you guys. I just want to introduce Jose, who just joined us in the podcast. What's up, Jose? Come closer to the mic,
His name is
please.
Josie.
Speak up.
What's up, guys? My name's Jose.
Hello,
Okay.
Josie.
And
Josie.
Josie.
we're going to continue the topic. Yeah.
I want to say something. Like, this whole situation is pointless because like, why is she arguing about social media even though she uses it? Like, how is she gonna get the message saying social media is bad without using social media? That makes no sense.
That's a good point.
What are you gonna
your
do?
thoughts?
What are you gonna do? Go out in the middle of the street?
It's
say,
kinda like-
social media is bad. Doesn't make sense.
Well, see, now here's the thing: is that nobody would care or hear her if she wasn't so popular on social media.
Yeah.
Same as everyone else who says that.
And if she
True.
wasn't singing,
And
Even
if
though-
she literally was just a normal person, nobody would care.
It's kind of
She's just an edgy
It's kind of like in the same sense that like J. Cole goes ahead and uses all the like new rappers' flows to kind of let them know like, yo, you guys are doing bad, but like I'm gonna use it with your flows instead. Like it's basically the same thing. She's just like, wow, like I'm popular on social media. Let me tell you that social media is bad real quick.
Well, to her defense,
Mhm.
one thing she said in her main message here is she feels like people could take a break from the platform.
Oh
Do you guys ever think that
that
you're ever obsessed with social media? I'll admit, sometimes I am. So if you have an iPhone,
Hi.
I don't.
to all the way to the left,
I mean,
I don't.
there is something that shows you your screen time.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
If you ever look at that screen time and see how much time you spend on
It'd be
social
8 hours.
media,
I got a full part-time job. Hey.
it literally, I seen it one day and it had like 4 or 5 hours, and I'm just like, wow, that's a lot.
But that's for a
of
week.
Time.
That's for like.
No,
a week
that was
and
for the day.
For the day.
Oh God.
What are
Oh
you doing?
no, I can't be on that.
like
For
that.
I
mean,
didn't even know.
There's
like-
a
Wait
point
for the
where,
week?
where
Because I get the same thing.
Yeah, I get it
except
like
it's
every single week.
A legitimate notification
You
that
see-
reports it.
No, they well,
It's per
I
week.
guess.
I mean, there's a point where it
Well,
becomes an addiction.
you could
when
see
it's
it,
not
and it'll
being-
show you how much hours you spent on it.
Mhm.
I think, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
You see that?
My opinion on this would be that I have no hours on social media at all. So like,
You're cool.
Yeah, see,
I got nothing to worry about. I got nothing to worry about.
Go
I
hang
don't
out with
spend
her.
time on social media. I'm too busy playing my games.
My games.
My games.
That statement I can completely agree on, because like if you have too much social media, then you're just gonna go insane. You're gonna be like Kanye West.
You know what
That
you
insane.
Okay, we need to stop. No, but I do like I understand what she's saying, right? Like I'm not saying she's wrong with her argument, right? I completely agree with her. I just don't like that Selena Gomez saying the argument because because it's like we know why she's doing it. It's just like because you want to seem like the cool kid, you know what I mean? Like the same kids would be like, oh, you know what? I wear old clothes to kind of look like I'm cool. Follow me on Tumblr. Yeah, but no, like it's like with social media, it's like it becomes like once you take time to realize, like, man, like I've been scrolling through the same pictures for like the last hour. You know what I mean? I've been liking stuff that really like is not doing anything like to boost my day, to actually make me progress within life. You know what I mean, once you notice all that stuff, it's just like, wow, like why do I need it? And sometimes I actually do take a break back. I was like, all right, so I'm not gonna post anything on my story. I'm not gonna post any pictures. I'm not gonna do anything like that. But then you gotta understand, like it's hard for someone like me, where you know I'm trying to take a step back, but at the same time I'm trying to promote myself as a musician, as a creative. So it's like at the same time I need to be interactive. I need to be on social media because at the same time, like I need to know what's going on, because I can take a day away from social media and I missed everything. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you guys ever had block schedule at your high schools, and you missed that one day, and then like you just feel like you missed life. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that.
One day.
Yeah, it's one day, and you missed everything. Like it's literally like that. So it's like it's a double-edged sword, because you want to take that step back. You don't want to be so deep within your phone. You don't want to be so deep within this content that a good 90% of it is just stupid, and it's memes, and it's the same meme. Like, you know what I mean? You ever scroll down your timeline like, wow, man, that Arthur meme. You scroll down like, man, another Arthur meme. Like, okay, oh my gosh, I hate Arthur. Like, it's like it gets repetitive. It's redundant just sitting there all day and you're looking at the same stuff. But at the same time, I need to go ahead. I need to post these pictures. I need to get this stuff out because I need people to actually like notice me. So it's like it's this funny little game that we play called Man, I'm Stressed Out.
Comments.
And now that I think of like what she's saying, because like it's being repeated in my mind right now.
Yeah. Okay.
She's kind of going back at her statement saying that, hey, social media is bad, but now she's like, oh, you should take a break from it. Like, so that's saying you can put it aside instead of where her main argument saying social media is bad, which is technically saying
And then
It's so bad you need a break.
it's so bad that you should like that's like man, smoking cigarettes is bad. You should
Sound like-
probably smoke one less a day.
So
One less pack.
she said she also called on people to take breaks in social media use. She said, it can be great in moments, but I would just be careful and allow yourself some time limits when you should use it and when not.
Let me go back to Selena's Instagram. Let me look at something.
So-
Right. This last one was posted 6 hours ago. Right. One before that, a day ago. The one before that, 3
And
days
then
ago.
last but
Okay.
not least, she said, I chose to take
A
care of
week
myself
ago.
because I want to,
May
not to
2nd,
prove anything
May
to anyone.
1st,
So,
April 30th.
I don't know. I think there
29th,
is some merit to what
13th.
she's saying. Obviously, this is the generation where social media is like, yo,
What's poppin'?
5 years ago, especially 10 years ago, teens at this
Actually
age
went
was
outside.
not spending 5, 6, 20 hours, let alone more, 30 hours plus a week on social media.
Man, teens
'Cause
like
there
10 years
wasn't-
ago, they
It was
actually got
always
outside and got some sun.
yeah.
Yeah, right? That was your social
You're talking about teens,
social.
but have you seen like those professional gamers? Like, come on, they sit on their butt all the time. Or
But,
they sit on
that's
their butt
cool
all the
because you know
time.
what? Like, I'm
Okay,
making
it's
money.
cool. It's cool
I'm making money.
playing, but like, come on, you need to get out of the house.
If you can make $5,000 by sitting on your butt all day, would you do it? Yeah. Well, you're
What?
a fool. You're a fool.
I will become a couch
Let me tell
potato.
you. All you have to do is press buttons all day and sit on your couch, drink Mountain Dew, and eat Doritos. You're not
For $5,000.
For $5,000.
I wanna have a life though.
You can have
You
a
have
life.
$5,000. You can have whatever life you want after
Okay.
you put that 8-hour session
It's
in.
called a
You should have
retirement
invited
plan, my
to the
dude.
red carpet.
Literally, like, think about it, right? You're gonna you can sit at a job all day, right? Because I do this, right? You sit at a job for 8 hours, right? Making your $10 an hour, right? What does that come out to? Like $80, you know what I mean? Do that for 5 days, like $400 in a week. Then boom, you get paid every 2 weeks. So boom, you're like
800.
making 800. Boom, you don't get that full 800. You know why? Because taxes. Uncle Sam want that, so he gonna get that from you. All right. So he want that. Give him a good percentage of that. All right, cool. What else? Oh yeah, you got bills. All right, take like a good half of that.
You gotta pay for food,
I mean,
Cool,
water.
and you're
maybe
struggling,
it's good
but
to
you
have
can
that
sit on
side job.
you can sit on your couch and you can press buttons, and guess what? Uncle Sam probably won't even take that until like the next year.
I mean, either way, it's still more to life than
Yeah,
just,
there
like,
is,
playing
but
a game on the chair, like sitting on a chair all day. Maybe like wouldn't you?
You
get
don't think these
tired
guys
of
have
seeing the
like
same
no,
curtains,
but you don't think
walls?
these guys have lives? Like, look, you're making like $5,000 for sitting on your button, pressing the button. You don't think you're gonna have a life? Like, you gotta understand, they make their money and they buy all the lavish stuff that they want. At the end of the day,
I mean, have you seen? First off,
Have you seen FaZe Clan?
Have you seen Ninja? Like all those streamers, Ninjas, Myth, all those like Fortnite streamers. They sit there playing Fortnite for 14 plus hours every day. They don't have a
there's
life.
some people that work 2 jobs and they work as long as that, and you think that working that job is as different as, first off, there's people working those 2 jobs that don't even like those 2 jobs, right? And they're trying to have a life. Those are guys that are doing something that they love. They're not required. You're doing what you love. That's your life. You know what I mean? If you're doing what you love, that's your life. If I could sit inside my room all day and just make music, what's the point in going outside and having a life to people? Because that's my life. I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean?
You lost the argument.
so the-
Now, don't stop talking. Stop talking.
Let me
Stop
just
talking.
say,
Stop talking.
I can't drop this mic,
So
but
the more-
just know it was dropped.
So the moral
Stop
of the,
talking.
So the
Now, let
moral
me
of
just
the
say,
story is
What you said, I take offense to.
Oh,
because that's
yeah.
my life right now.
Yeah, his life.
See? You lost the argument.
Like,
Stop
really?
talking.
okay.
Really?
So the moral of the story is you can make your life whatever you want it to.
Yeah, man. Do what you want. If you want to
You
drink
can
your
dream
Mountain
it. If you
Dew,
can dream it, you can do
if
it.
you want to drink your Baja Blast, yeah, go ahead and do it. It's all up to you.
Don't talk about my ball.
So, in that note, we're gonna talk about some of these athletes who chose to make a life out of basketball, I guess. All right,
Imagine only practicing.
talk
like 12
about
hours a day basketball.
this meme.
No life.
Shoot.
Why
I don't know, maybe
has
these
this been
basketball
a
players right there?
popular photo in social media lately?
know
Can
why it's
anybody tell me why?
I mean, just look at it though. Just look at it. Take a good look at it.
Yeah, take a.
It's
what was this
No,
moment?
You know what this is? This
What was
is
this captured?
This is literally. You want to know where this is captured? This is Game 7.
Uh-huh.
Toronto Raptors versus the Philadelphia 76ers.
Let's go.
Toronto has been handing out Philadelphia L's since 2015's circa
He made
Drake
a buzzer
versus
beater
Meek
three.
Mill was charged up and back to back. Toronto has never stopped giving Philadelphia L's, and they just continued the other night by handing 76ers this big L. Look at Embiid, he cried. It's okay. Those were passion tears. It didn't really matter. We the North. Look at Kawhi. He's had the same cornrows in since he got into the league. In the 15th pick, he doesn't really care. He never shows emotion, but that night he showed enough emotion because he hit that shot. It bounced 15 times on the rim. 15 times. Find the video. Find the video.
Meme video.
I want to see
But
it.
what Lowell was saying basically,
I want to see it.
this was the moment captured after a buzzer beater winning shot from your boy K. Leonard.
Cool. Don't
He-
call him K.
I don't know how to say his first
Kawhi.
name. Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yada yada.
Where literally his final shot to win a game hit the rim and bounced like 3 or 2 times.
No, it bounced like a good 8 times. I counted.
It was 3.
It hit like 3 little mini like bounces like on the last time. It's like boop, 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 and it fell in.
And then the crowd went crazy.
Wild.
Pull up the video.
It was one of the
I
most
heard.
amazing games.
This is
ever.
Toronto.
Is it wrong that
So-
is it wrong that I see this photo and I can literally hear the photo, but I hear it in the worst possible way. I just hear him. He's just going and then the other one's just, and then going.
I wanted to ask you guys.
He's not even going. Ooh, he's going. Ooh.
If you had to make your own meme, what would this photo say?
Ooh.
I can't say
watching
it,
the
but it's
boy
okay.
get shut down by the
It's
girl
not
for the
media
fourth time.
appropriate.
Wait, what?
All the
Fourth time? Why did he try 3 times?
How about the
Hold on.
perfect? The
Nate,
perfect.
what
meme?
did you say?
The lads watching our friend getting shut down by the same girl for the 4th time.
When you take down a whole
How
squad
about this?
in
How about
Fortnite.
this? All the boys in the locker room.
I hate those memes. I hate them. I hate them so much. Oh my gosh, kill me.
We get rowdy, fellas.
No, but like what people don't understand, like this meant a lot because Toronto has not been to the Eastern Conference Finals in forever. I mean, like forever. I mean, like probably the last time was what, like Vince Carter. Vince Carter was there, like, and now they have a chance of actually making it to the finals. Like, and I don't think they have a banner. I don't think they've actually won. Like, I don't think they have a ring there or whatever. So like that's big for them. Like, that's
Definitely a big moment. So, in case you guys don't know the standings in the NBA playoff, how many of you guys actually watch NBA playoffs or
I don't
the
have time.
highlights?
I just
No.
No.
So, if you don't know, basically, in our semifinals, we have Golden State versus the Trail Blazers.
Hey.
And then we have the Bucks versus the Raptors with Kawhi Leonard.
Big T-Rex, yeah.
So, for the past couple of years, Golden State has just been dominating the NBA. They've been winning championships or in the championship finals. They've been killing it. You guys all know Stephen Curry, right?
Stefan.
Yeah, Stephen
like a
Curry,
blind guy.
Kevin
Big Curry.
Durant.
I don't think so.
Imagine being blind and still being like the best shooter in the league. In league history. He's just like, no, I'm blind.
We all know the Curry.
They all have an opportunity to go against each other, and we'll find out who's the champion. But one thing that is important, some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not know, is something called an NBA draft. Who's aware of that?
I think I know what it is. It's like where they pick people to join their team.
Yes, exactly. And so, any of you guys heard of who has the first NBA draft pick? Lowell, you want to talk about it?
New Orleans Pelicans.
AKA a garbage team you might not hear about a lot. But, but
do them like that.
Here is this dude. Just watch a little bit of his highlights.
We know who he is.
Who's gonna probably be the first draft pick because
we
he is
know
that live.
who he is.
So let's get a reaction video from you guys. Check this out.
I won't react because they all are the same.
It's a freakish combination.
That's a freakish name.
Freakish combination.
Excuse the ad really quick.
He's like 6'22".
Damn you, ads.
79.
How dare you?
10, like
It's the
2
elevator
million
man.
pounds.
Yes, dude.
Of pure muscle, no bones.
Yes,
No
dude.
brain
God.
either, just muscle. Pure air. His eyes, muscle.
Look at that block.
Dude, he's nasty with the blocks, bro.
My mom. 73 inches.
He's 6'7", 285, I think.
You know what the
He
crazy thing
moves
is?
like
know
he's
what the
Lowell
crazy thing is? They gonna baby him in the league. They are going to mess him up.
His
I don't
wingspan is
know,
probably
are
wider than my entire
they
body's
are.
height.
Caca, go.
Literally.
Dude, he's as tall as Kevin Durant, right?
He
Nah,
just
he's
gave
6'10".
himself.
Give it around 7 foot.
I think not.
This man just jumped over a toddler.
Give me that. Roar! Roar!
Crossed him over and dunked on his best friend in under 2 seconds. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
If Godzilla joined the NBA, that's what you get. Right? That man is nice.
I think if LeBron's son wasn't 13 right now, that'd probably be him.
So they're saying he's like going to be another prospect, like LeBron
he's gonna be a
James.
star.
Yo, what if he's a bust? Oh my gosh, I'll lose my
He's just a
mind.
dud.
I'll cry.
I mean, not with those moves.
Oh no. There's been kids with those moves and then they became busts.
I think we just witnessed a man
Dwayne Wade was
breaking
that.
his knees.
Can we talk about all
Well,
these
that's a real
ankles
knee
breaking?
slapper.
This dude's passes are like powerful too.
Yeah.
I hear catch
Slams
it.
it against the floor.
No, I'm sorry, I can't catch those.
Did you see that?
It just also depends on what team.
Like he was tossing like a football. He's like, nah.
That's the real
that.
sauce right there.
That one face he made is like a brick Ross.
You have been denied.
He didn't. There was no foul either, so he just stood there like waiting.
Like if I gotta jump up with you, bro, nah, I'm standing on the ground.
Oh my
He's attacking
god.
it with 2 hands. You're doing the mode.
He's just denying it.
Like imagine that thinking like, yo, I'm gonna open shot.
He swatted it like a fly.
He just pulled the go away.
Imagine it's like, yo, yeah, I'm just gonna like finger roll this in. No.
No, you do not get this shot. You will be denied.
Like I don't understand.
He looks like he plays volleyball.
Probably did.
And that was only 2 steps.
Like how he was slapping the ball.
Oh, yo, that's legit right
He
there.
is
Bam.
insane.
God damn.
I don't like his short
That-
height. Though.
So, anyways,
His shorts are a little.
he's up
Yeah, rack
for the
to rack.
draft, and it looks like New Orleans is gonna pick him.
I'm asleep.
Any guesses who's gonna win before we end this podcast? Do you guys have any teams, or maybe you don't care?
I don't
Like as far as
care.
I think
As
the
far
Miami
as
Dolphins
the
are
finals.
gonna win.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
I wouldn't care if I was
look,
older.
predictions ready? Right? Everybody folds on Zion, right? Nobody picks Zion. He falls down to 13th pick. Miami Heat get him. I gotta have some faith, okay? I gotta believe. Now, yeah, so New Orleans are definitely getting Zion, of course. I don't know who got second and third pick.
I forgot.
Ja Morant is going to Grizzlies. Knicks third. Ooh, yeah, they fell short.
Pelicans, Grizzlies.
Is the Lakers fourth?
Lakers are fourth.
Imagine being the Lakers and you're just like, yeah, we gonna get the 4th round pick and we got LeBron. What? And we gonna get rid of Lonzo and get rid of
Get
Lonzo.
DeAndre Hunter. Anyways, so you guys, that's basically it for our podcast. Thank you guys for joining.
That's it?
We'll see you guys next time.
I didn't sign up for this.